Hi folks, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to do something I've been planning doing for a while, but I kept putting it off. I'm going to climb well, I'm not going to climb, I'm going to walk to the top of that hill, or I hope so anyway, because I haven't really figured out how to get there yet, but sure, it's not half the fun. I figured in Google Maps this would be the best place that I can find to start, so I was able to park here, and there's wee paths up there which I assume lead to the top. Onward and upward. Now, although I've wanted to walk to this top of this hill for a while, I haven't been able to find on Google or anywhere else an actual here's how you get from the bottom to the top. So I took a wee scoot right around the hill, sort of, and decided this is the best way. So I just started, but already don't know. Please keep going. Yeah, the path's keeping going. Another beautiful day, warm. All the Spanish people back to wearing full length trousers and hoodies. And saying that, 2 days ago had our first cold day. It rained non-stop all day, and one of the things that made me want to leave Northern Ireland was the weather. Yet I really enjoyed the one bad day. Felt like I was at home. Maybe the grass is always greener on the other side, no matter what side you're on. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be here, of course. But, well, it was a terrible day. It was very cold. I had my trousers and my hoodie on all day. But we're back to normal now. Dead end. It hasn't started according to plan. I'm going back down again. There'll be people that live in this area that watch the video and they'll be screaming, that's not the way to go. I don't care. I'm only out for a walk. It wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't get to the top of the hill, but I want to. Right. Let's have a go this way. As well as there being quite a lot of graffiti in Spain, almost every time I go onto a back path or somewhere like this, there's rubbish. People dumping rubbish. It's terrible. That looked good, but it's a closed gate. Right, I'm gonna have to get Google out again and figure it out. Try to figure it out.
2,000 years later.
Now, the challenge has changed. The challenge has got much easier, I think. So I walked around for ages and kept finding tracks, and then dead end, track and dead end. So I got into the car and drove to the opposite end of the hill. Same thing. So I never got anywhere to walk up. But I knew about this place. This is a bit further along, but it's not as high. So it's not as big a hike, do you know what I mean? But still, it's got a viewing point, I think. So that's gonna do. But they've definitely made steps and all, you know. I pictured myself today climbing up the steep bits and sliding. Right, must be this way. I hope this is the way. There's no clear path. Well, it sort of is. I was going to take Molly with me, but I thought, as this is my first time up here, just in case there's any rules or anything where you're not allowed dogs or crazy wild animals that might eat her, I'd leave it to the next time. Oh, it's going to take a run. One of my neighbours yesterday was petting Molly and said she looked a bit fat. That's the second person to say it. And she's got long hair, and she's actually a Cocker Spaniel crossed with a Labrador. Her dad was a big Labrador, so I think that's a lot to do with it, but I decided time to get her hair cut. So I took her this morning, told the girl in a wonderful place that I went to, just outside Guardamar, to cut off everything. Cut as short as you could possibly cut it. She says, "You sure?" And I says, "Yeah, but if you do come to a point where you think this is a step too far, I give you permission to stop there." So she got her hair cut right down, and don't know if she likes it. She was doing a lot of rolling after it, but while she was there, I went and got a coffee and went for a walk, and I just started to have a weird thought. I've noticed in her recently a few grey hairs, wee patches of grey, and it makes no sense to me. Any of you people out there who know the answer to what I'm going to say next, other than what way to go, let me know the answer to this in the comments. But Molly's 4. She's got eyes, ears, heart, lung, liver, everything I have. All works fine. 4 years old going grey. How can that be? How can they only live to sort of 12, 14 and we live 70 or 80 on average? It's crazy. So that got me thinking, it must mean that although they have all the same stuff as us, it's not as good a quality. It's like Tesco's Extra or something. But it's not terrible. Terrible thought, thinking about my wee dog. It's the grey hair did it. She's only a pup. Anyway, so this path hasn't got me any higher. I don't feel like I'm going up. We'll see. Well, I didn't want it to be too short anyways, as long as it brings me up. Nice way to spend a Monday morning. Several paths, all merging. That's the hill I'd intended in climbing up. But I've actually realised now, although it was a bit pointier looking, the one I'm going up's higher, I believe. Because of that big mast up there, I'm getting a warning on my drone not to use it. Path just brought me back down. I will show you. There's one over there aiming left. Could be going up over and look. For flip's sake. It's a lovely breeze. I hope it's not affecting the sound. It's a lovely breeze. Now, although I haven't got very high, the path is now starting to walk, or to go in a direction that looks like I can't go anywhere else but up the hill. We'll see. I don't know if that shows up as how steep and deep that is, but very much so. Woo! So, as I've been doing all this walking, I've been keeping a mental note of where the car is for going back, and I'm pretty sure it's that way, but there's a possibility it could be that way, or maybe that way. I don't think it's that way, but it could be. Right, so I thought I'd pass the time with a wee story. In my last video, when I watched it back, I noticed something that I was doing that I thought I stopped doing many years ago. But I'm not going to start with telling you what it is. I'm going to start with another story. When I was about 15, I was in class, and the teacher, one of our only teachers that we'd had a wee chat with everybody and a bit of a laugh, said something to me. Now, I had a nickname that I didn't like. It was Duck, as in quack quack. And he was a geography teacher, I can't remember his name, but he says to me, "Watterson, why do they call you Duck?" And I said, "Because of my name." And everybody in the class started to laugh. So I went through my life, Duck, Water, Watterson. Somebody called me Water Top once, believing that. And when they were all laughing, one of them said, "It's not because of your name, it's because you walk like a duck." Oh Jesus, I was devastated. You walk like a duck. And I never knew, but I walked splaw-feeted, toes out. And I then spent about the next 2 years walking to school, trying to get the feet straight. And I thought I'd achieved it, but I think after over the years, it snooked back in, because I'm doing it again. So there you go. Maybe I shouldn't admit stuff like that. Yeah, it's because you walk like a duck. Oh my God. 7 you're 15, you're impressionable. Saying that, I got my first girlfriend when I was 15, so must not matter too much. Sorry for panting, but it's all uphill at last. Not a lot of people have watched the video I'm going to talk about, but my very first video was about me attempting to climb a hill. A very famous hill in Northern Ireland called Slemish. All to do with St Patrick and all. And in a lot of areas that you go in Northern Ireland, you see it. It's just a mound, but it's massive. But I thought this would be a good first video, me trying to get up here. Thinking it wouldn't be too hard. It nearly killed me. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go and look at it. Oh, it nearly killed me. I didn't think I was going to make it actually, but it was fantastic. So I decided there last night when I was thinking about this video, what I was going to do to have a look at it again. And I've definitely got a bit better video, but it's better than I thought it was, so it's worth going and having a look. The Northern Ireland videos at the start didn't do too well, but I've no subscribers at the end at that time, and then people tend to not go back too much. I wonder how those videos would do if I brought them out now. But yeah, you should go and have a look. Right, I'm gonna quiet for a minute and get on with my walking. I'm quite high up now. Don't know how far I am to the top. I would love to put my drone up, that's what I would normally do in this situation. You can see where I am. Can't, keep getting an alarm. That concrete thing over there is in a lot of the photos when I was looking for this walk. So at last, I know I'm going the right place. Didn't want to have to give up, but I would have if I had to. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but good. And it's also not far away, which is also good. I can see my car. Jesus, I thought I'd walk further than that. Now, this bit is a lot steeper than I was expecting, but In saying that, it's not as steep as I'm making out. Sorry. Oh, I couldn't help that. You have to have a laugh even when you're on your own. So, I'm at the top. Spain, enough of the graffiti. Away off in the distance there, Torrevieja. And that's Guardamar. Fantastic. Whew. I'm fitter than I used to be, but I'm still not fit. Right, time to go back down. You may notice there's a wee drop off in quality of the video, and I'll explain that in a minute. But I'm going to go back. But I've decided to keep walking in the same direction and see if I can go back a different way. Just for the sheer adventure of it. And maybe it's shorter. Don't know what this is. Fence. I thought it was going down to a cave. Anyone know what that is? Let me know. Did you see that? One of our friends. Haven't heard one of them in a while. So, at last I'm at the bottom. The quality of the video has probably dropped off a bit because my GoPro, which I always have problems with, just stopped working, and it stopped and I got it going again, but then it stopped, and I'm not sure how good this phone camera will be with me walking. Probably very bouncy, but that journey down, coming that way, the opposite way to the left, was a lot further and a lot rockier. If you were a bit unsteady in your feet, that could be a difficult way to go. The other way, the way I went, is not as aggressive. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Completely knackered, need some food. Don't know what that video was about, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, but comment would be great. I'm going to leave it off there, alright? So, until next time, bye for now.